Spider-Man having to need to use a mechanical web canister to use his webs is the dumbest thing ever. If I remember correctly, after those movies came out, Stan Lee himself said he wished he had gone that route. I could be wrong though, but I'm 95% sure I read an interview with him saying that. It's always been weird how Little Spider is thematically Iron Spider-Man. Okay, like if you didn't see his origin story and he wasn't called Spider-Man and you just picked up a random issue of the comic, or something very little about the character really screams Spider. I like Brown Widow from Venture Bothers, spinneret just above the tailbone. This drives me nuts. If I woke up with super strength and the ability to climb walls, I would become Geckoman. Spider-Man not having the most recognizable ability of the spider is silly. If it really were biologically accurate, he should have grown a spinneret next to his ass to shoot the web from. How come he can stick to walls with clothes on? This Spider-Man doesn't obey the laws of physics at all. Dude essentially got generic super strength and agility but thought, well, I got this from a spider, might as well do some spider shit. Could have just as easily invented a jetpack and been the Amazing Fly. 100 agree. So he got bit by a spider and gained spider powers. Powers like can walk on walls. Well, that's basically any insect. Really strong. So, like ants? Are spiders even known for strength? The ability to see danger a split second ahead of time. Spiders do this? Are we sure he was bitten by a spider? Except for the fact that, narratively speaking, the web shooters are important. They're the reason why Peter works at the Daily Bugle and are a way to show how selfless he is, as he's willing to spend part of what little money he makes as a young adult to help out other people. That's very much core to the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man idea IMO. Now, to be fair, it isn't needed in every version of the character, and that's why Raimi's Spidey don't work like that. I'd argue the super strength is more of the core power. If he has just the webs, and no super strength reflexes, he would not be able to do much. I love web canisters. I wish modern Spider-Man movies made more use of them as a power balancing mechanism. It's fun when a superhero has creative limits on his abilities, and the canisters also highlight Peter's intellect, something that gets glossed over in the movies far too often. I always thought that he should naturally produce webs to convey his Spider-Man, but use web shooters to make them travel farther so his genius side can shine. I prefer the fakes, it emphasizes his intelligence and selflessness. Imagine if Spider-Man could shoot web naturally, but it was similar to a spider's anatomy and he just had a web shooter above his ass. Spider-Man would be a whole different superhero, twerking for justice as he takes out criminals by shooting web from his ass. 50 of spiders don't make webs though. Also, they wouldn't come from his wrists if it was biological. Brew makes a lot of sense. Kinda ruined Spider-Man man for me, damn. I felt the same way. I've always wondered what would have happened if Peter was bitten by another radioactive animal, like a zebra, but was forced to shoehorn the webbing into the gimmick because he's so damn proud of his invention. Wait till you hear about Batman. Oh fuck, you're right. Spider-Man isn't realistic at all. I agree 100.